morning, but I feel like we just ran with people. Here we go. I wake up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. I wake up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All day long I keep my mind stayed on spirit. Way long I keep my mind stayed on spirit. All day long I keep my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Here we go, walking and talking with my mind stayed on spirit. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on spirit. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing it with me, here we go. Wake up in the morning with your mind stayed on spirit. You got to wake up in the morning with your mind stayed on spirit. You gotta wake up in the morning with your mind stayed on spirit. Here we go. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. One more time. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Good morning.
Miahuen Omunemem, Netneto Reverend Jeffrey Ryan. We here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral lands of the Kauai, Gabrielino Tongva, Kizh, and Luiseno peoples. We commit to live in right relations, to love our neighbors, to seek justice and loving kindness, walk humbly upon this land. We recognize our oneness so that we may decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence, to live better as Great Spirit intended, in harmony with nature and with one another. Good morning, Riverside. Good morning. It is great to see those folks who managed to go over hither, thither, Yale, Vale, yon and yonder, and hill and vale, and race routes and what have you. People to get through the race route that is the Mission Inn Run. So it is great to see those of you who have joined us here in the sanctuary, and I know that many, many, many more of you are joining us online, and trust me, that was a good choice too. Lord. I had to go Karen on somebody this morning, so it was just like in order to get through the race route, and yeah, so there we are. And I'm not talking my mom, I'm talking like, the Karen kind of thing, yeah. So, but speaking of, good morning, Mom and Dad in Vegas. Good morning to Constance and Bill. Aloha kakahiaka to Wayne and Casey. And good morning to Vicky and Marty. Yeah, Vicky and Marty say, miss being there, but We know, yeah. So because I do recognize that a lot of our folks are at home, I'm going to try my best to also do a little bit more eye contact work with those of you folks there at home. So looking at the camera, and most of our folks have sat right underneath the camera, so that's going to be really easy today. So there you are. So it is great to have all of you with us here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. It was wonderful to have Neil with us last week. I really appreciate him being with us last week. I was speaking at CSL Greater Las Vegas, and then during the week, we had a chance to go and see Jeff. We'll get more to our trip to see Jeff and his debut performance of headlining in Bat Out of Hell. It was very exciting to see him there. So we'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later. But at any rate, and no, we're not going to talk about the Pink. So, all right, we'll see you soon. Love you, Jeff, and love you, Beverly, and everybody watching us. All right, so let us start this morning with yet another song. Get the energy moving in the room, or whatever room you happen to be watching us in there at home, or wherever you are in the world. Let's get this going. Here we go.
All right. You know this one, right? You can sing it with us. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. Everybody say it. Ooh, ooh, what? One more time. Ooh, ooh. I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy into the world. Here we go. I live my peace. I live my peace. I live my peace into the world. I live my peace. I live my peace. I live my peace into the. Now you say this with me. That's the way. I like it. That's the way. I like it. Say it. That's the way. I like it. That's the way. I like it. I live my peace. I live my peace. I live my peace into the world. Ready? Say it. Ooh, ooh, what? Again. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. Good dancing, guys.
Woohoo! Good morning. I am Dinah Williams, one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. Practitioner Shawnee Beeman and I will be available after service for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room located in the lobby. Please do not leave here this morning with anything on your heart. We would love to pray with you and absolutely know that prayer works. Now please allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation.
God is, I am right here, right now, right here, right now. God is, I am. God is. I am.
God is. God is all there is. All that there ever was, all that there ever will be, is God, is Spirit. In the beginning, there was just this one divine being, and from it created all that there is. It created it with joy and peace and abundance, wisdom, clarity, ease, grace, love. It is all that we are. I know this. I know that because it is all there is, I am one with it. I am that divine spirit, that divine flow, all that abundance and joy and peace and clarity flows through me in each and every moment. Through all the work that I do, it flows through me, and it flows through each and every person, each and every atom of this existence is created and continues to be created by this one, as it flows through each and every one of us. And I know that this divine meeting today, this divine appointment that we all have here together at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, is the divine flow. It is the divine work. It is what flows through us. It supports us in everything that we need. We learn, we grow, we expand together. And I know that this time is blessed and a blessing. And I just let this be so. And so it is.
This or something better is waiting for me. I know that this or something better is the key that will set my heart free. I'm gonna let go of control. I'm gonna get out of my way. I know the universe conspires to bring me heaven today. Oh, I know that this or something better is waiting for me. I know that this or something better is the key that will set myself free. I'm gonna let go of control. I'm gonna get out of my way. I know the universe conspires to bring me heaven today. Oh, I know that this or something better is waiting for me. Oh, this or something better is the key to get my help free. Tired of playing it small. I'm doing what I think I should. The universe stands up to claim my highest, oh, my highest form of good. Oh, 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 and this something better is waiting for me. I know that this or something better is the key that will set my heart free. I'm gonna let go, say no to my imagination, let my imagination soar. I know that I have gifts that I must use. That is what I was put here for. Oh, I know that this or something better is waiting for me. I know that this or something better is the key that will set myself free. Say yes to my dreams. let my imagination soar. I know that I have faith that I must use, and that's what I was put here for. Oh, I have it, I claim it, I need it myself. I know it, I claim it, I have it right now. Oh, I know it, I claim it, I have it right now. I know it, I claim it, I have it right now. This or something better is waiting for me. Yeah, this is something better, is the key that will set me free.
Thank you, Jabel. Thank you, Austin. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. I know. Folks, I want to introduce you to Austin. Some of you may have met him last week, but Austin, yay, welcome, Austin. He is our new bass player, and he's also a vocalist as well. So we look forward to hearing lots of good things from him. And he's starring in Footloose, the musical, happening today at 2:30 and 6 o'clock at Rock Stars of Tomorrow in Norco. So he's playing Ren, so come out and see him this afternoon. And leaving here will be easy because the race will be done, so there's no excuse. You can go and see him, all right? Ed and I are going to go see him tonight, so we're looking forward to that. So welcome, Austin, to the family. Great to have you with us. All right, so let's just say hi to our folks joining us online as well. Good morning to Lupe and John. Good morning to Corey. Good morning, Earl and Denise. Good morning, Beth. And good morning, Patty Clark. Great to see you with us this morning as well. So, all right, rock on. There we are. All right, so let's start today off with our focus statement, and let's do it with some W's today. Because today we're talking about what's in your wallet. And we're not talking about the Capital One credit card, okay? So, but let's go ahead and let's do with W's. So what are some W's? Wonder. Wonderful. Wealth, wisdom. Wildly, whimsically. Wow. There we go. All right. So let's say this. Let's say our focus statement together, shall we? We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. Yes, indeedy, we do. So here at Centers for Spiritual Living Worldwide, we have been working with a theme this year of living everyday wonder. And we have been looking at different aspects of our lives throughout the year. And this aspect that we are working with and we're looking at for the month of October is the aspect of our finances and our money and our well-being from a financial perspective. So that is what we are focusing, our practical application. That's what we are focusing, the principles that we teach here at Centers for Spiritual Living. We're directing it there so that we can practically apply these ideas to the area of our finances so that we may continue to live a more prosperous, more abundant life. Sound good? Yeah. All right. So today I chose the title of What's in Your Wallet? I already gave that away, right? But what's in your wallet? So yes, it's a Capital One campaign slogan, right, for the credit card company. But really, you know, back in the 80s and back in the 90s, some of you who are around, you know, Centers for Spiritual Living then may have heard that sneaky little phrase, what's in your consciousness, right? And I see some of you just like shuddering and cringing and like, you know, having a visceral reaction to that question, what's in your consciousness, right? Because it tended to be used almost like guilt, like, it tended to be used like blaming and shaming, and that's really not what it is, and that's really not what it's meant to be. It's what's in your consciousness, because what we know, my beloveds, is that that which is in our consciousness is that which we also see and experience in our lives in several areas and several arenas. That what we know is that when we have a new thought, oh, there's an idea, given the fact that our tradition is called a new thought tradition. When we have a new thought and we plant that new thought in consciousness, then we experience a new results. Because when we plant a new seed, when we plant a new idea, a new cause, into the law of spirit, into the law of the universe, into the law that knows how to create and make everything, then we experience a new form. We experience a new effect, right? So when we say what's in your wallet or what's in your consciousness, it's an interesting idea to take this and kind of take the sting out of it, and let's just look at it, shall we? Let's just unpack it. Does it sound like a good idea? So, Evan Hodkins from the School of Alchemy says this. He says, money is where your unconscious is stored. Money is where your unconscious is stored. And money can be a symbol of our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, our desires, our memories, are all stored within this idea of money. And if we look at our money and our relationship to money, it can show us what our values are, where our values lie, where our beliefs lie. And if we follow our money in our life, we can really see what it is that we need to uncover, what it is perhaps that is being called to be healed, where we are perhaps sloppy or weird or distorted or hurt in our lives. Because money touches every aspect of our lives. So if we follow it, it's symbolic of what is up possibly to be healed. Now, we might have a great relationship with money because money is just an energy, and Neil talked about money being in a relationship with money last week, and we'll talk a little bit more about that today. But if you open your wallet, or you look at your bank account or whatever, use the wallet as a symbol. If you open your wallet, what is it full of? Is it full of receipts from years gone by, and your wallet's now fat because it's thick and full of receipts that you're holding on to? Does your wallet have cash in it? Does it have your ID card in it, perhaps? Your driver's license or ID card? It has your insurance cards, perhaps? Perhaps it has photos of the grandkids, maybe. Right? And then it might have your debit cards, it might have your credit cards, but your wallet is the safe place that you keep, that's close by, that is, you keep your money, you keep your energy. Remember, money is nothing more than energy, the way love is, that money can be a symbol of that. So you're keeping your energy close by, and then how you utilize that money is an expression of how you're utilizing energy. Is your wallet empty? Is your wallet full? What are the beliefs that are impacting your wallet right now? What are the beliefs that you have that are impacting the way that you are giving and the way that you are receiving, the way that you are utilizing and expressing love in the energetic form, perhaps, of money? What is that looking like for you? If, when you're thinking about your credit cards, are you using your credit cards to borrow against your future, hoping one day, somewhere in the future, you will pay it off, and right now we're going for the immediate gratification? Or do you use your credit card in such a way that you are paying it off, that you are using it as a matter of convenience, and then you pay it off monthly so that you don't continue to incur and accrue interest on something that you've purchased? Think about that in life. How do you share your love? Khalil Gibran says that money is like love. Money is like love in that it kills slowly and painfully the one who withholds it. Money is like love in that it kills slowly and painfully, he says, and painfully the one who withholds it. And it enlivens the other who turns it on his fellow man. Meaning it enlivens the other who shares it, who turns it, who shares their love with the people around them. Right? It enlivens, it brings us to life. So I've asked this question now in emails to you, whether you've opened them or not, I don't know. So if this is the first time you've heard this, then I will know. But I'm going to ask anyway. If money were your honey, what kind of relationship would you have, or what kind of relationship do you have with your money honey? I thought so, right? How is your money treating you in that relationship? And conversely, how are you treating your money in that relationship? Is your relationship passionate and hot and fiery, full of love and joy? Or is your relationship stable, but a little boring? Long years. Or is your relationship on the rocks and headed for divorce? What is your relationship with money? So our consciousness, how we think about money, what we believe about money, impacts how much money we have. And one of the easiest ways to begin to shift our consciousness, because even if you are happy with your relationship with money, even if you are happy with your relationship with your finances, it could always be better, right? It could always be better. So what you think and how you believe about your money, how you believe about life, what you believe about the law of circulation shows up most evidently in our finances. I've shared this with you before, that this is where it really shows up, right? So an easy way to begin to shift that consciousness, an easy way to begin to shift that thought, to shift into a new thought, is to begin to think about it like this relationship. Neil touched on it, and I'm exploring it a little bit further. If money were your honey, right? So if money were your honey, and your money comes home after a long day of work, how do you greet your honey? How do you greet your honey? Lovingly. I had one person say, well, it's about time you came home. I was like, wow, you're late. Where have you been, right? So how are you treating your money when your money comes home? Are you welcoming it? I mean, we don't have to go all Stepford wife or revert to the 1950s and put out its slippers and get it a cigar and a whiskey and make sure that dinner's on the table. We don't have to do all that. But, you know, are we welcoming it? Are we saying, hey, honey, welcome home. It's good to see you. I hope you had a great day. And how are we with our money when we send it out, when we give it, when we send it out to work for us? Do we bye? Or do we just ignore it when it goes to work for us? Or are we saying, you know what, honey, have a great day. Have a beautiful day. I know you're going to go out, you're going to do wonderful things in the world, you're going to make a difference in the world, and you're going to make a difference with everyone you come in contact with. How do you send your money out when you pay a bill? How do you send your money out when you give, whether you give here at the center or when you give to friends? How do you send your money out? Because there's a difference between spending money and giving money, right? Spending it makes it very utilitarian, very transactional. But when you begin to shift your relationship with money and you think about giving it and sharing it, it's like, oh, I get to give this in exchange. I get to give this, and then I'm also receiving fruits and vegetables that nourish my body. I get to move this money forward and circulate it, and now my sprinkler system at home works really well. Whatever it is, right? So you get to give it, and you give it lovingly, you give it generously, and you shift your idea, because your bills, my beloveds, are nothing more than a symbol of the love that you have already received at some point in the form of goods and services that you've already received, and now you are just giving back in exchange. You are sharing the love, you're sharing the energy. So when RPU sends me a bill, I'm like, grateful. Yes, thank you, because I have air conditioning. I didn't need it this week, which is fabulous, but I have air conditioning. Thank you. I can watch TV with my husband, right? I can cook my breakfast sandwich, what have you, because RPU has provided me with energy, and now with electrical energy, and now I'm giving a beautiful exchange, and I'm grateful for that which I've received. So how are you paying your bills? Are you paying them with love? Are you sharing the love when you're doing that? Or are you like, I got to write the gardener a check again this month? Ugh. Right? What does it feel like? What is the energy that you are giving and sharing your money and your love with? And then when your money goes out to do some work for you, do you go, bless you, honey, have a good day, and oh yeah, bring some friends home for dinner, right? Bring your friends over. We'll have a party, right? So there's that opportunity to really express and be in love and enjoy and in right relationship with your money, with your energy, with your love. If you had a relationship, you would want to feed it, you would want to nurture it, you would want to take care of it, you would want to respect it, and you would want to play with it, right? You'd want to spend time with it. So here's an idea for you. This week, how about you spend some quality time with this energy that we refer to as money. Spend some quality time nurturing the relationship, getting to know each other, reacquaint yourself together, right? So choose something like Money Monday or Wealth Wednesday or Thriving Thursday. And really take a moment and go through your wallet, empty out all the stuff in your wallet that is cluttering your wallet, that is preventing more money, more whatever from flowing in, because what we know is that when we've got clutter anywhere in our lives, it's stopping the flow. I shared that with you a couple of weeks ago. It's stopping the flow. So if you've got a ton of receipts, ton of crap in your wallet, pull it out, shred it, do whatever you need to do with it, and then organize it. But not only with your wallet, my beloveds, but then look at your bank accounts. Go and look at it online. See where you've been spending, see what you have, be aware, be paying attention, and then mindfully sit down and make a nice, beautiful little ritual out of paying your bills, whether you're handwriting a check and sticking it in the mail and mailing it off, or whether all it is a simple click of a button on your computer or on your phone. Make it a ritual. Take time with it. Really express your love and gratitude for it and for what is unfolding in your life. So Money Monday, Wealth Wednesday, or Thriving Thursday, or if you can think of other ones, for the other days of the week, whatever it is, but take time, set time out for yourself. Then Eric Butterworth also says in Spiritual Economics, he has this great idea that I love, and I've been doing this for years, is if you take out a dollar bill or take out any kind of currency, if you have any, you take out a dollar bill, and on the opposite side, on the green side, not the face side, but the green side, you'll notice the words, what does it say on every single one? In God we trust. right? And so what he suggests is turning all of your bills so that when you open your wallet, all the green faces you, so that you're reading it. It's a constant affirmation of faith. It's a constant affirmation of what really is source and supply, which is spirit. It's a constant affirmation of that. In God we trust. In God we trust. God is the source and supply. Spirit is the source and supply of energy, of life, of love, of peace, of abundance. Spirit is the infinite source. It is the ever-givingness of God. It is the ever-givingness of Spirit. That is how Ernest Holmes defines love. So Spirit never withholds anything. God never withholds anything. The universe never withholds anything. We live in an abundant, overflowing universe. It is up to us to say yes to it. So put your bills green side facing you. And then when you actually go to use those bills at the store, green side up. Always green side up. We've been doing this for, 10, 12 years now. Like, I forget what the face side of the bill looks like. I know the backs really, really well, but I've forgotten what the face side of the bills look like. Sally, what's that? You got it? Yeah. Sally does it too. Isn't that awesome? It feels good, doesn't it, Sally? See that constant reminder. See that constant reminder. So those are a couple. Oh, Frivolous Friday is what Karen suggested. Maybe Frivolous Friday, but yeah, it might be be careful with that one, but have a good time with it. Maybe have a date night on Friday with your money. There you go, for Frivolous Friday. So have a date night. Take your honey out and have a date night. So it's really about changing our mindset. So when we change the way we think, what we know, when we change how we think or what we think, then we also see a change in our lives, right? When we change our relationship with money, when we change the relationship with what's in our wallet, what's in that subconscious, what's in that unconscious, as Evan Hodkins was saying, is that money reflects what's in our subconscious. So maybe what's in our subconscious already, my beloveds, is wealth and abundance and joy and that. And so more of that, because what we also know is that it is our subconscious that tends to be what is running our lives. It's it's the background program, right? That's kind of like the operating system. And in order to change that operating system, we have to introduce a new operating system. We have to introduce new software into the operating system, right? So if we were to look at any of the false beliefs or what have you, then that is an opportunity to really use money as a tool, to look at this energy as a tool for a deeper exploration, and then to be able to clean up our stinking thinking, to be able to clean up those beliefs, to be able to clean up those thoughts, those memories, what have you, to begin to clean those up and watch what happens when you clean up your ideas, those false beliefs around this energy that we call money. You begin to clean those up. We also begin to notice that not only are we more prosperous and we experience more abundance financially, but we are more prosperous and we experience more abundance in love. We are more prosperous and we experience more abundance in energy. We are prosperous and experience more abundance in joy. We are prosperous and experience more abundance in peace. And all the other good stuff. Because when you start working in one area and you start cleaning that one area of consciousness, and you start bringing yourself into alignment with that one area of consciousness, it overflows, it spills, it multiplies, and you see a bigger, better difference that is leading you into a greater opportunity of living your highest potential. And you're doing it through a transformative power of love, by transforming your relationship with spirit, by transforming your relationship with this tool, this energy, this love that we call money. Sound good? So a couple things this week. First, turn your bills around to In God We Trust. Second, Choose Money Monday, Wealth Wednesday, Thriving Thursday, and spend time with your money. And then third, what we've been working on, or what we've been working with all month long, is we've been looking at our unexpected good, right? We've been looking at our unexpected income, our unexpected good. There's sheets out in the lobby there so that you can record all of your unexpected good, all your unexpected income. So this week, a friend paid me back $500 that he owed me. I wasn't expecting that. Then we went to Vegas to see Jeff in the show, and we went to dinner with another friend, and that friend was like, well, we haven't seen you in a long time, so let us treat you. So then there was that. Then at the show, we were in Ed's car, and Ed used to work for Caesars Entertainment, and Jeff's show, Bat Out of Hell, is at Paris, which is a Caesars property. So when we drive up the ramp to the parking garage, before Ed can even reach out and take the ticket, the gate opens. I was like, oh, it still reads his license plate as having been employed at Caesars Entertainment. So we drove in, we parked, we enjoyed the show, and then as we're leaving, then we're standing there, and then the gate goes, whoop, your car is registered. Whoop, and out we go. So we saved $23 on parking that day, and then and Ed was like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't get in trouble. I'm like, you're not gonna get in trouble. What are they gonna do, fire you? You quit, almost a year ago now. And I said, just accept the good. And then the next morning, as we were getting ready to drive home, we saw yet another friend who decided he wanted to pay for breakfast. So this week, we made out. It was awesome. There was at least $600-700 in there that, was all unexpected good for us. So when you're looking for that unexpected good and then you're writing it down and you're grateful for it and you're expressing it, it's really awesome to have all this coming in, right? It's been fun, hasn't it, so far? So now what I'm going to invite you to do is on November 6th, what I'd love for you to do is I'd love for you to take 10% of all that unexpected good, all that unexpected income. Take 10% of that, and in your seat back pocket, there is a green envelope that's a 2 or more envelope. Because that 2 or more is $2 or more to go, and that's on top of your normal contributions, to go to being able to maintain the building. So remember that if we only receive, we can't give. And if things are feeling tight, as Eric Butterworth says, when things get tight, something's gotta give. So as things get tighter, or as things are feeling tight, then we want to make sure that we're continuing to participate in that flow. So what I encourage you to do, as you've been paying attention to this unexpected income that's been coming in, just take 10% of that. So right now we're at $70 from this week, right? From the 700. So what I'm committing right now is I'm putting in the 70 and whatever else we have from this month on November 6th into a green envelope. And then the green envelope helps us with the 2 or more, helps us for the building to make sure that when things happen, like the door gets broken downstairs, the bathroom door gets broken downstairs, that we have money right there, that we take it right out of that fund so that we can pay for that. So I invite you, I encourage you, whether you're here in the sanctuary or there at home, because at home you can text to give and put more after the amount, or you can also go to the website and there's up in the contribute, you can also contribute to 2 or more there. I invite you to consider doing that. Because then you are participating, my beloveds, you are participating in the flow of life. You are participating in the flow of energy. You are participating in the flow of love. And more is added unto you. Yes? So those are your 3 things for this week. Flip your money so it's in God we trust. Money Monday, Wednesday, Wealth Wednesday, Thriving Thursday, and then the Two or More envelope. Make sure you take one of those home with you and bring it back on the 6th. Yes? Good. So what's in your wallet? Divine flow. What's in your wallet? Good stuff. What? Love. Love is in my wallet. What else is in your wallet? Prosperity. Fabulousness. Anybody at home, what's in your wallet today? Loot. I love it. Oh, lint. Oh. Okay, well, maybe lint too. Lint and loot. All right, so I invite our practitioners to please stand and surround the sanctuary, and our core council members to do so as well. Corey says energy is in her wallet today, so absolutely fantastic. Good morning to Debbie, good morning to Karen and Cheryl, good morning to Michelle O'Brien, great to see all of you. Good morning, Amber, good morning, Eugene. All right. So just taking a nice deep breath in, and let's go into prayer, shall we? Let's come together in consciousness. Right here and right now, I recognize that there just is one power, one presence, one infinite, eternal, that is all, through all, as all, that lives, moves, breathes, and has its being in, through, and as all of life, as all of creation, and all of the creation in, through, and as it. And therefore, I know that I am one with this one. I am inseparable from this one. That right where I am, the power and the presence of this one is, the abundance of this one is, the love of this one is, the joy, the peace, the harmony of this one is. It is in, through, and as me, and I as it. And as I know that this is true of me, I know that this is true of all of life, of all of creation, of everyone gathered here this day, that right where each one is, the power and the presence and the prosperity of the one life, the abundance of the one life, is manifesting and expressing itself in, through, and as them right here and right now. So for this beloved community, I recognize here and now that what is in our wallet, what is in our spiritual bank account, what is in our holdings and sharings is love, that we are an expression of energy, we are an expression of love manifest, and the money that comes through our hands, it is ours to nurture, is ours to be in right relationship with, and is ours to share, to utilize, to grow, and to expand out into the world. And as we do so, we receive more, and there is this beautiful flow, this beautiful circulation of energy, circulation of love that is happening here, now, and always. And so I release any obstacles, I release any false ideas, any limiting beliefs, any memories of the past that are wanting to be drug up and hold any of us back. I release them all here and now, stepping forth to be a clear vessel, a clear vehicle through which love flows freely, through which energy flows freely, that there is no obstacle, there is nothing impeding, there's nothing standing in the way from the free flow of the abundance of the universe in all of its forms and all of its abilities and all of its expressions, including the expression of money. So I claim here and now abundance and prosperity for this beloved community and its members, its friends, all the lives that it touches, in every meaning of those words. I give thanks for that which has already been given. I say yes to the good. And I release this word, knowing it is done, knowing it is so. I let it be, and so it is.
If you want more love, love. If you want more joy, give joy. If you want more peace, give peace. If you want more, give. If you want more money, give money. If you want more time, give time. If you want more friends, be a friend. If you want more, give. If you want more, give. When you give, you receive. It's as simple as that. There's no effort, there's no struggle, just a simple fact. If you want to see change, be the change. If you want to have truth, tell your truth. If you want want more gratitude, give thanks. If you want more, give. If you want more, give. When you give, you receive. It's as simple as that. There's no effort, there's no struggle, there's a simple fact. It's a simple fact, just a simple fact, Jack. If you want more love, give love. If you want more joy, you give that joy. If you want more peace, got to give peace. If you want more, give. If you want more, you got to give. If you want more, you got to give. If you want more, you got to give. If you want more, just give. You got to give love. If you want love, you got to give joy. If you want to give joy, if you want peace, you got to give peace. If you want more, just give. If you want more, you got to give. If you want more, you got to give.
Woohoo! And good morning, Debbie Lynn, as well. Good morning. All right. So, collecting on behalf of the congregation this morning are Lori Bouzier and Frank Conley, and receiving on behalf of the congregation this morning is practitioner Shawnee Beeman. As they come forward, I invite you to take out that which you're choosing to contribute this morning and place that over your heart space. One of the easiest ways to contribute to this beloved community, to share your love, is to text community, is to text 951-419-5858, type in the amount you are choosing to contribute, and hit send. It is just that simple. It's just like texting a friend, because that's exactly what you're doing. You're texting and sharing your love with all of your friends here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. The other way that you can easily do it is by contributing online up in the upper right-hand corner. Click on the word contribute, and you can contribute there. Or if you're here in the sanctuary, you can do it the analog way and put something in the basket as the basket comes around. There you are. That works too. So I invite you to hold whatever you're choosing to contribute this morning over your heart space, whether it's there at home or here. Hold it over your heart space, and let's say this affirmation together. I give and receive freely and generously. With an open heart and an open mind, the universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is.
To be the light, if you want to see the light. You've got to be the light, if you want to see the light. Because you reap what you sow, need what you know, see what you believe. Give a little bit of that good thing if you want to receive. You've got to be the love, if you want to see the love. If you want to see the love, because you reap what you sow, need what you know, see what you believe. Give a little bit of that good thing if you want to receive. Give a little bit of that good thing if you want to
just a couple of quick announcements here, and then we can head across the way there for some treats, some snackies, and some coffee. So the first thing I want to share with you is that our very own James Woods is leading the Million Man Meditation, the 6th annual Million Man Meditation virtual event. That is happening this coming Saturday, the 29th of October, and that is happening at 10 to 12 in the morning. So 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., 10 to noon. There is a QR code that you can scan, and it is free to attend, and it is open to all. But this is an absolutely wonderful opportunity for you to be in connection, be in practice with 3 Black male educators and yogis sharing powerful mindset tools for self-care and educational success. And James is leading this, so we are thrilled to have James leading this. So yay, thank you, James. James couldn't be with us because he was actually one of the runners this morning. So yay for James, all right? And then we have, of course, ta-da, our 80th anniversary gala. That is happening on Saturday, the 5th at 6 p.m. in Johnson Hall. You can get tickets at our website, riversidecsl.org. We have about just over half. We're over half full, so tickets are going fairly quickly now at this point. So don't wait too much longer because we want to make sure that you are able to join us for this event. So make sure you go to riversidecsl.org. We have a fabulous, I received a fabulous thing in email from the Science of Mind archives that gives us the minutes of when we were chartered. It's really, really cool. I just received that. So if you want to see that, you're going to have to come to the gala to see that, and also the original charter and all kinds of good fun stuff. There's going to be an amazing food. Jubel and the guys are going to be there. Jeff's coming back in just for this gala. So you can see Jeff singing and performing at the gala as well. So come on in, come on over, get your tickets now. Okay? All right. And then this year, instead of the Mana Project, we have chosen to really work with Sylvia's Serenity Homes. And what they're really needing at this point is they're needing to fill their pantry. They have about 19 women experiencing, who have escaped domestic violence situations. Sylvia's Serenity Home knows it's for women and children. And so they're really needing a full pantry. That's what we're focusing on. So now through the 20th, bring in all the dry goods you've got. Pasta, sauces, cereal, breakfast cereals, tuna, peanut butter, whatever you would think that would be really good, non-perishable to stock in the pantry. That's what we want to make sure that we're providing Sylvia's. So we're calling it Fill Sylvia's Pantry this year. So that's what's happening. And if you still want to donate, if you'd rather do that, then you can also text to give and put Thanksgiving after the dollar amount, and that will be used for that as well. So Fill Sylvia's Pantry. Okay? All right. Greg, it looks like you have a question. That's what we're doing for the Thanksgiving. Yes. Yeah. And then morning practice, obviously we didn't have it this morning because no way of getting here this morning. And then next week we have our practitioner retreat, so morning practice will return on November 6th. And then one last thing. Yes. Then we have our community meeting on Sunday, November 6th at 11:45, and that will be here. And our building options team has been working during the summer to prepare, or to really learn and grow and explore those options as to what's possible. And so they're going to be sharing their report with you on Sunday, November 6th. And that is all I have. So I invite you to stand and let's say this affirmation together. I give generously. I receive graciously. Wonderful. So something wonderful is happening through me right now. Is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it. I receive it. And I move love forward because love lives here. Happy Sunday. Let's sing it.
know that love lives here in you and me. Love lives here. My soul breaks free. So excited to be united with you. Where love lives. Where love lives. When life gets you down, you can't see the future. When it all seems too much for you to handle, there are many here who gather together. Oh, unconditionally, we pray together, and the hurt that you feel will be set free. We breathe it in together. We'll hold you up with grace. You know that love lives here in you and me. Love lives here. My soul breaks free. So excited to be united with you. Where love lives. Sing where love lives. And love lives here. All right. Thank you. Love you all. Have a great week. Have some snackies. Love